let you know, Karen will be doing one final autograph session after this panel. So after here, we want you to go get some autographs right after that. So, and then you're off on a plane.
Yeah, on a jet plane, away.
On a jet plane. But we do know we'll be seeing you. I don't know when you'll be back again, but I hope we see you back again
I want
at some
to come
point.
back and see more
St. Lucie, want her back? All right, you know how this works. There are microphones over here and over here, and we want you to be using hashtag Wizard World and tweeting and taking video and shooting all sorts of awesome things and engaging on social media. I want that. Do you want that?
I want that.
I want that. All right, so let's dive right in. We do have some questions, so let's go over there. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm a lifelong Whovian, so of course I'm a big fan. Parents met because of Doctor Who, but I have a regeneration question.
Yeah.
First off, were you guys kind of like upset because I know David Tennant got a huge what to do with the BBC panel shows? Were you upset you guys didn't get to do that whole tour? And also, I think everyone kind of wants to know, did you guys exchange wigs on set?
I am so sad to say that we did not exchange wigs. It's something that should have happened, but we didn't think of it at the time. We were two bald weirdos playing out the scene. I like to imagine the scene without the wigs, which I think would have been very different.
I like that. Was there any warning going on? Because obviously, Matt had seen you at Comic-Con, right? Or was that before you... All right, yeah, so...
Yeah, so I've been bald for a while.
Been bald for a while.
Yeah.
Me too, unfortunately. Yeah, let's take a question over here.
Hi, you're like my role model.
Where am I looking?
Oh, over here. Hi.
My question is, in that episode where your baby exploded, how did you do it?
What was the last bit of the question? When the baby exploded?
How did you do it?
Oh, how did we do it? That was a really weird thing to have happen to me for a start. But actually, it was kind of just a few water balloons put in the shape of a baby in a little blanket, and then they just popped all of a sudden. And it was pretty shocking. I think we had one take to do it in as well. Weird sensation for anyone.
Very odd. That's a good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take one over here. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So I was wondering, between Matt and Arthur, who was the better kisser?
This always comes up, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, did he? I'm throwing that poor man under the bus. They're just trying to elicit a response from you.
Okay,
Sneaky.
I mean, they both had different techniques. I would say that they were both pretty good, which leads me to believe that I brought the best out of them.
Who was more awkward on the approach?
Ooh, maybe Matt. Oh, wait, I approached him, though. So maybe me.
Let's take one over here. Hi.
Hi, my name is Grace, and I love you so much.
Thank you, thanks.
I was wondering if you could play the companion of any other Doctor, who would you play the companion of?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would probably say Christopher Eccleston. Because I think I don't know, he seems like a bit grumpy, which I think is really funny. And I love the companions of David Tennant so much that I wouldn't want to ruin it by doing it.
It would be cool to see an all-companion adventure, just companions from all the different Doctors getting together.
Yeah. Or maybe Arthur has this funny idea of all the companions just in therapy.
Hello, my name was Rose. I had the 10th Doctor. Hello, Rose. I'm a recovering companion.
Hi. One quick thing. I kind of do love you. You're one of my idols. And my question was, I know you guys do a lot of on-location stuff when you were on Doctor Who, and I know you're pretty much everywhere for Guardians of the Galaxy and Oculus, which I so want to see. And I just wanted to know how you cope with being homesick. If you ever are homesick, how you cope with it.
Oh, I am so used to the feeling of being homesick. Because I'm from the top of Scotland. We never film anywhere near there. But you know what? It's kind of just a sacrifice you have to make if you're going to be an actor, I guess, because you just don't know where you're going to be shooting. And I just try to go home as much as possible, and Skype really helps.
Yeah. By the way, thanks for coming to St. Louis.
Since you said, ooh, scary about Oculus, you know, there were obviously a lot of monsters, a lot of scary moments in Doctor Who, and Oculus is a scary movie.
Yeah.
What kind of scared you as a kid?
Probably, rather than like physical things, it would probably be a fear of the unknown. So anything paranormal, anything I didn't quite understand. I'd be terrified to leave my window open at night in case some sort of spirit came in. Sorry to scare all the children in the audience. It's fine, it never did.
So then you believe in ghosts?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Yeah, probably. I feel like our brains aren't developed enough to understand everything yet. So it's like maybe in the future we'll be like, yeah, ghosts. No big deal. Just a ghost.
Just a ghost. No biggie.
Angels, like weeping angels. Yeah.
That was like a softball right there. I'll allow it. Hi, over here.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just wondering what the oddest thing you've asked Ben do. What? Okay.
Stop, rewind, hit play.
The oddest thing you have asked him. I can't think of the
I have been asked to do?
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
Ah.
As an actress.
As an actress?
As an actress.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like the list is endless on Doctor Who. There's all sorts of weird things I did on that. I mean, like getting sucked under the ground through this big inflatable donut was pretty weird. You couldn't see the donut, but I had to go underground and that's what they used. There was this episode, The Beast Below, where we were immersed in real cabbage and just goo and fluids all day. That was pretty weird. And maybe finding out that an older lady was my daughter, that's also weird.
Lots of weirdness, yeah.
Lots of weirdness.
Lots of weirdness. Hi.
Hi, I'm Allie, and I'm a really big fan. The first episode I ever watched was The 11th Hour, and you got me hooked onto it. And so I was wondering if real quick, could you just say oi, like real quick? I love that one.
You just want me to say oi?
Yeah.
Just oi.
Oi!
Just oi, yeah. All right. Yeah, okay.
Hi, I'm Hope, and I think you're absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
My question is, what got you to watch Doctor Who? Were you like a huge fan when you were young, and what encouraged you to be audition to be in Doctor Who?
Well, everyone kind of watches Doctor Who in the UK. It's a bit of a national institution. I mean, it's been going since 1963, so it's something that's just in our culture. We all watch it on Christmas Day, but my mother is a really, really big Whovian, so she kind of introduced me to it, and I didn't watch it as much as her, and then I was in it, and then I was like totally immersed in the world.
Thank you.
That's a good question, thanks.
What is your least favorite thing that you've been asked to do?
Ooh.
That's such a dramatic question, I like it.
The delivery was excellent. My least favorite thing. I'll tell you what, there was an episode on a pirate ship, and we had to shoot that in the coldest weather imaginable, in the middle of the night, and there was a rainstorm in it, and we just had to be completely soaked to the bone for hours, and I mean, but to be fair, it was so extreme that it was funny. Like, had it been just a little bit wet, it would have been annoying, but it was just like so soaked. And there's an actor called Hugh Bonneville who was reacting very funnily to that.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
In Doctor Who, did you draw your experience from not another happy ending for that emotional type, and then transitioning over to Guardians of the Galaxy, being a warrior, did you use part of your character, Amy Pond from Doctor Who, to bridge that gap?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like working on Doctor Who was my 3 years of drama school, almost. I feel like I was